No, you shouldn't.
Aw, but that's the fun part.
We'll talk about the annoyance that is my massive breasts.
It was pajama day and I was grumpy.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad that I did not take a drink when you said that, Brian. Or did that.
You what?
I'm very glad I did not take a drink when you were doing that.
Oh, okay. This?
What is he doing?
I'm shaking my titties, okay?
Oh, shake your titties again.
Oh, here.
Oh god, Art, no!
So anyway, Ark's dead. Welcome back to D&D, everybody.
Okay. What did I do?
I thought you were dying.
Slightly. You know.
Haley, why does this roll under 10 so much?
I don't know.
Good lord.
Oh, Brian should use that dice more.
I agree.
It's by far like a stupid pretty die that Haley made. And it matches my background pretty fucking well. Not gonna lie.
It's the jumbo day.
It's
Chunky
a chunky boy.
Man,
I like
Maybe
big
there's
dogs.
like a bubble in it that just made it imbalanced.
No, it's pretty.
Possible.
It's solid.
Weird.
The only imperfection is on like this little cone right here.
Your
Okay,
cone.
that
Oh my
that,
God,
that didn't
Raz.
work out.
Huh?
There you go.
Oh my
Already
God,
get the clip.
I don't know what happened.
Raz made
Check
a
chat,
clip.
Brian.
Okay, this is.
Oddly enough, during
Oh,
D&D.
what? Yeah, this is a different episode.
What?
What?
6 months ago, Brian apparently did the same thing.
Holy shit, what episode was that? That's amazing.
That's Brian for you.
You gotta love the comedy genius that is Brian.
I am a very pretty girl. Ma'am, you're stealing plastic garbage again.
So, are we gonna start this game or what?
These aren't
Yeah.
yours. Don't you
Maybe.
attack me. Someone do a recap for the viewers.
Well, it's been a hot mess.
Damian died and is trapped in a ring.
Also, Storm King Thunder is back.
Nope, not Storm King's Thunder. That's an actual module.
So, wait, what is it called then?
Or Kingdom.
Storm Kingdom. That was
Didn't even
close.
put those two together, to be honest.
Damian's dead. Bromley's high with cow shit? Horse shit?
Horse turds.
Horse shit on his hands. And we're all running because Karnas told Jerry with a G that he's helping Storm Kingdom, and Jerry with a G is like, that's treason, and Karnas was like, what? No! Because he, as far as Karnas knows, he's not actively doing anything against the crown of, Catal, of the Red Line Dynasty. So now they're running.
You guys are in the search of a cult to try and bring Damian back.
Yes.
You've also lost all information about Almud's phylactery. That's somewhere in the world. And so we'll just start with Bromley running south through the streets, just holding horse turds in his hand. High as balls. So Bromley.
Yes.
As you're running through this magnificent forest, while high as shit, you're not actually in a forest, you're in the middle of a town. But you believe that you're in a forest, with just tall, thick wooden trees. like a full canopy, and they're just like a bunch of creatures just chasing after you. As you look back, you just see monsters of all varieties. Tall ones, short ones, small ones. A bunch of cats, and a couple parrots. What are you doing?
Still running.
You're still running, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Still running because because of the monsters behind me. It's
Okay.
like monsters.
Monsters!
Yeah, clink, 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 clink. Yeah.
Just clank, 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 clank. Maddie, we'll say you're just with Karnas. Because I don't remember your character name off the top of my head right now, god damn it. It's
Sabina.
Sabina.
Sabina. Okay, I'm gonna fuck that up every single time, just so you're aware. I'm just gonna say
Always do.
Sabrina.
And that's different from normal how?
Fair point. Karnas, you just see your friend Bromley running down the street, two turds in each hand, just screaming about monsters as he's running away. You're trying to catch him. You're previously shouting like, Bromley, come back! Sabina is probably disguised as not an elf at the moment.
Yeah. I am human.
And Bromley just ran past his clan contact, of which he didn't even recognize who she was, who was like, oh, do you have time to talk about... Oh. And then she sees everyone else run after. Slowly behind you, like slowly tailing behind, is Jerry. Being a heavy-set man, he is not gaining any kind of ground on you. And every time you look back, you see him slowly farther away. As you keep following, I assume you follow Bromley. That's a natural one. You follow Bromley out of town, and he's just sprinting, not knowing where to go, but he's just being chased by monsters. Screaming, holding his horse turds. Karnas, one of the times, Karnas, roll me perception. Sabina, you can as well.
Perception is plus 5. 13.
Oh, wait, nope, almost rolled Minerva. What the fuck? Hold on, sorry, someone is screaming literal murder outside my window.
Here.
Fun. Karnas, as you look back, you see Jerry slow to a stop, grab his chest, and just fall over onto the gravel ground. As he reaches an arm out and goes, Karnas! And then, like, dramatically, like, collapse on the ground. Outreaching towards you.
Jerry!
What are you doing?
I like turns like, is anyone else chasing?
No, not really. It was just Jerry with the handcuffs trying to arrest you.
I'm gonna run back towards Jerry. I'm like, guys, wait! Jerry, he fell!
Harness.
You're not here, Damian!
I'm in the ring and
Oh,
my voice
yeah.
is out through Alari.
You are talking as Alari.
Yep.
Oh, no, you still hear the clinking of my plate. Monsters.
The clinking diminishes as he keeps running away.
We're gonna lose Bromley.
But
Raz,
Jerry!
just roll me a d20 for funsies.
Who?
Oh,
Raz.
Raz.
Karnas, what are you doing?
Running back to Jerry! And to see if he's alive.
So you do a quick halt and a 180, start running back. You see Jerry just face down in the gravel road. Just one arm like underneath him, face down in the gravel. The other one's like outstretched towards where you were. You don't see any movement on him.
I try to like roll him over so he's
Okay.
not face down.
You are a small boy, so give me a strength check. You're a small boy and he's a fat man.
Okay. Ooh.
Well, damn.
You fucking just flip that fat man over. You just roll him over. You see his eyes are just like closed, and he still has a hand just like clutching his shirt in the middle of it.
I move his hand like, Jerry!
You shout at him, no response.
I haven't gone to the store recently. I've seen people do chest compressions before. I'm gonna try that on him.
Roll me a medicine. Okay, roll me history first, and then roll medicine.
Okay. History, right there. Oh, it's a +2, not terrible. 21.
Okay.
And medicine?
Yep.
Watch this go poorly.
So you actively remember seeing someone and understanding what like a CPR thing would be, and then you start applying it. You feel like you got it pretty goddamn well.
Apparently so.
You don't exactly remember everything to know what to do. You know you gotta put your mouth on his at some point. And all you've ever seen humans do is kiss with their mouths. So you just lean down and just start pumping his chest while just like smooching Jerry.
Okay.
After a couple moments, there's no movement. Until finally you hear
Jerry!
Conus, is that you?
Yeah!
I'm sorry, Conus. I didn't mean to chase you. I'm just trying to do my job.
What if you quit your job and come with us?
Quit my job.
No.
What would I do for money? My wife would be quite upset with me. That'd be the third job this month. She said if I quit my job again, she'll divorce me.
Well,
And we don't quite have precedence for that, so I think she's just going to kill me.
I don't want you to die. Okay, well, what if you come with us? My friend Bromley he's running, shouting about monsters, and we need to catch up to him.
He looks up, and you don't see Bromley anywhere.
Alari? Sabina?
You said you were following? And everyone else is faster than a kobold, so you would have been in the back of the pack.
Sounds about right.
Maddie, are you back yet?
Yeah, I've been back.
Okay, well, would you have noticed Karna stopping and going backwards?
Probably not.
Alright. So you just want to follow the...
6.
Alright, so you would have just followed the dwarf running into the woods. Karna, you look back and you don't quite see them.
Okay. They went this way.
Like, you're in the middle of, like, a country road. You guys ran out of town for a while. Like, the town... You can see the town, like, 500... Or, like, half a mile behind you. That fat man ran pretty hard and fast for what he was.
Okay. Well, I have to go back to my friends. You can go back home to your wife if you want.
Are you still coming for dinner, Carnes? Oh, you saved my life. And I'm willing to do this one forgiveness for you.
I think so. I'll have to talk to my friends when I find them.
Alright.
But we're gonna try.
Just don't tell anybody I'll let you go for treason.
I won't.
I'll be in big trouble with my boss.
Does your boss know about the treason?
I don't think so, seeing as it just happened.
Okay. Then I think we're in the clear.
Alright, but don't you tell anybody.
I won't tell anyone.
He kind of like uses your shoulder as like a thing to help get up, and you just kind of sink into the ground a little bit. But you're a sturdy little kobold, you shoulder it and help him up. He goes, if it means all the same to you, I think I'm gonna go home now, Conus.
Okay.
But I would like to see you again.
Me too.
Will you tell me when you fought in the arena again? I like to place all my bets on you.
Yeah, I'll tell you if it happens again.
Finally prove to my wife that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He kind of like just gets up, still holding his chest, goes, it hurts real bad, Conus.
I know.
But thank you.
You're welcome.
My wife won't believe me.
Maybe you need a new wife.
Well,
Are you offering Karnas?
Karnas is a boy. He can't be a wife.
He's also married.
Oh, what?
He's married to Dix. Mix.
Karnas is also married.
Married to dicks. Got it.
Hi, Kiss.
no, Maddie, that's you.
Ugh. God help me.
Bromley, you ran out of town. You're going through the country. Roll me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. All right. Savings throw.
Yeah.
24.
In your just long fucking sprint that you were doing, you finally start to have the effects of the flower wear off. The like curling monstrous trees edge back up into like evergreens and like a nice forest type instead of a super creepy one. The monsters chasing you turn back into your companions that you were with previously. You feel your heart's just fucking racing right now. You do take 1 point of exhaustion.
All right.
Damian gets modifier for sub.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that's what, a +5?
Yeah.
Yay.
No. Minus. Oh.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh, I see. Minus whatever to Damian. Got it.
Wow.
Damn.
You too.
So, what I have right now
You really
is,
want me to die, apparently.
for modifiers, I have 3 +5s, they're all +5s and or -5s. So, +5s are 3 to Raz, 5 to Maddie, 4 to Ark, and 2 to Haley. And Ark, the next roll you do is a -5.
Okay. How? Fuck you
Chat,
too.
that serves as your friendly reminder that subs are a +5 or a -5 modifier to the player or DM of your choice. Bits serve the same purpose. 100 bits is a +1, 200 +2, etc., etc. I think we determined 1,000 bits was basically an auto success. And a merch purchase is also an auto success.
Yeah, I was gonna say, merch purchase and 1,000 bits is auto successes.
Y'all should get the merch. It's comfy as fuck. She has blankets, sweatshirts, mugs.
She's got lots of cool shit. You should also buy her resin things.
I have dice.
And dice.
And I don't have these on my Etsy shop, but they're little potion tokens.
You should put them on your Etsy shop.
I know.
You should.
I should. I just don't spend enough time on them.
Spend more time on them.
I know. Right now I'm working on dice for the critical role people. And then I'm making something for Arc. And then I can probably spend time on the potion tokens.
You're sending dice to the critical role?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Awesome.
They use them.
I was just curious.
Yeah, if you look in the critical role bullshit of Brian's Discord, I've
Yeah, I have that muted.
I posted them there.
Look really nice.
So anyway, back to the game. Bromley, your mind is your own now, and everyone just kind of like catches up with you. You still don't see Karnas, but you are on the forest edge, out in the middle of the countryside. What are you doing?
Yeah. I all of a sudden I hear, my own plate, shoot, boots hitting the ground. I'm like, I kind of stop, stop what I'm doing. Trying to go.
You look down, you see horse turds in your hands.
I'm like,
You don't know why you're holding them.
you're like, okay, and just drop them. And it's like,
Plop, plop.
and then I kind of look around me and see who's around me. So I was like, where is everyone?
You see everyone but Karnas is catching up to you. You did have a good head start. Sorry, Barrow's making throat noises.
does
Since
that
I
sometimes.
was basically blasted out of my mind almost the entire time, I
Mhm.
wouldn't exactly know what happened to Damian, right?
You don't see Damian or Karnas.
Yeah. So who would be around right now? Just
Me.
Sabina?
And Alari.
Oh yeah.
Sabina and Ilaria right now.
I go. Oh, Sabina. Oh, Larry. All right. Well, where's Karnas at? And
I mean, he was behind us.
Assuming he didn't get arrested, he should be coming up.
also, missing one more. Didn't we have like a tiefling, Damian?
Currently, I'm kind of, let's say stuck. Stuck's a good word.
Keep in mind, this is coming out of Ilari's
Yeah.
like mouth, and it sounds just like her.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second. You're saying you're kind of stuck, but Alari's right here. No problem.
Alari's not the one speaking. This would be Damian. Hi. Yeah, I'm currently kind of bound to a ring on Alari's finger because, well, my body's mist right now, like pink mist. It's kind of scattered all around Almott's tower in very, very minuscule chunks. So, hi. Yeah,
And I go, yeah, messing around with liches are very dangerous things.
oh, you remember that, but not the giant explosion.
I don't remember. I just know from experience about liches.
Right. Yeah, that's a thing. So, assuming Karnas didn't just get arrested, hopefully he'll be right behind us.
It's safe to say you kept running down the road.
Yeah.
Give me a perception.
Kept running at full speed. Full kobold speed.
Oh, cobalt speed. At the speed of cobalt.
8.
As you're running down the gravel path, the grass just becomes long in the wheat fields that you're passing, and you like take a bend in the road, and the next straightaway you don't see anyone.
I call out, Larry! Bromley! Sabina!
You three can, well, Bromley and Sabina can roll me perception checks.
Okay, I have +6 to perception. I just want to say now.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get fucked for once. Never mind.
Hey, it's a nat 20.
That's a 20.
Well, good job, Maddie. You did it.
Shit talking, I guess.
Bromley's
And
still
Bromley
wearing off the
helped.
effects of the mountain
I
flower.
don't see shit.
Yeah, you are pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's useful this time.
True.
Bromley's like looking around. He hears something in the distance, but he can't quite see over the wheat fields. Sabina, you hear off in the distance a little shrill Karnas voice calling out for his friends over the wheat fields because you're taller than a dwarf and kobold.
I should hope so.
I would hope so. Yes. You can see Karnas's little like horns, like bobbing through the road, about like 100 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna cast message, and can I see which direction Karnas is looking?
Yeah, you can see the top of his head.
I'm gonna tell him to point towards us and run straight.
And as you hear, point towards us and run straight.
Where's
Oh
us?
shit. Okay, which way is Karnas looking?
For you, he's looking to the left.
Okay, turn right and run straight.
I turn right and run straight.
Harness runs directly away from you then.
Okay, 180 and run straight.
Do a 180 and run straight.
He's left. You're here. He turns right and runs away from you. Am I getting that right?
Like, wait, I didn't know whose left it was.
You're left. It was
Oh, I
from
thought
your
it was his
perspective.
Yeah, but if it's my left, he'd want to turn right.
Unless he was already facing away from you.
Oh, wait, yeah. Please don't punish my character for the stupidity that is me.
Courage, you get a bunch of confusing instructions inside your head as you spin around in circles.
Just standing there spinning, not sure which way to go.
Wow.
And this is Carnage chasing his tail.
Karnas is smarter than that, at least.
You can eventually get your bearings and figure out where the hell the voice is trying to tell you to go.
Okay, I was about to shoot firebolt, so
As you
that
just start
works.
walking into the tall wheatgrass, you eventually push through to a clearing at the edge of the forest line, and you see your friends.
Okay. Oh, you guys! You guys! Jerry died, but I brought him back to life. And he's not gonna arrest me anymore. But you can't tell anyone.
Well, that's
We can still go to his house for dinner.
So, Ark,
yeah.
or Damian, as you hear Karna say, we can still go to his house for dinner, and it kind of echoes dimmer and dimmer every single time as your senses come to of just like a dark void of just heat, muted senses, and you don't hear Karnas anymore. You just hear bubbling and rumbles. Your eyes open and they're in like an inky liquid just washed over. You open up your mouth to take a breath and it just fills with liquid.
Some Matrix
It tastes
shit.
irony.
Say that last bit again. I heard the liquid goes in my mouth, but what now?
You get a rancid iron taste as it fills your lungs. You eventually start retching to cough it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot out of whatever this pool of liquid is. Tastes like blood.
You kind of get your bearings and sit up. You're in a very dark red cave with fleshy bits on the wall, stalactites and mites everywhere, gouts of flame popping up left and right. The pool that you're in is full of a viscous black stained blood pool with like veins reaching out from the side of the pool into the walls itself, just pulsing with energy.
Ugh. Cool. This is
As you kind of wipe it from your face and cough out the blood that you inhaled and just kind of gently clean yourself up, you start hearing just screams and torment just echoing in the distance.
This is good. Great.
You can't quite hear your companions anymore. They seem to have just been muted.
I'm still gonna try and call out for them, see if I can hear them. Maybe if I call, maybe hoping that I can, if I call for them, they can still hear me.
What would you like to call for them? What are you
Uh,
saying?
Just calling their names, seeing if they can hear me, or if I can hear them. So, Carnus, Savina, Brownlee.
Question: does anyone not Damian speak Infernal?
Oh, fuck!
Wait.
No.
Damn it! My other character does.
Hang on, let me find it.
Oh wait. Shit! I have comprehend languages as a ritual.
Oh, you could take an hour.
It's 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Also, quick question: in the last session, did we long rest or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's count
Okay.
as a long rest.
We're counting the
Alright,
break between sessions as a long rest.
That I'm gonna long rest my character because I'm down spell slots.
Bromley, did you have the language or no? Raz?
Huh?
Did you have Infernal or no?
No.
Okay. So everyone just hears Alari just speaking demonic languages and just guttural noises, and they just sound evil. You sense that there's some kind of communication trying to happen, but she sounds just fucking possessed. Like her voice deepens like 10 octaves. I don't know how many octaves there are, but it gets fucking deep. I'm not a music person. Her voice just gets incredibly deep. For the moment that the speaking, the eyes just flick black. Damian, for a brief moment you can see, but you feel like something reaching on your eyes and just claw over and bring you back to where you are.
Fuck. Well, that was useless. I'm gonna climb out of the pool and just start taking a look around.
You climb out of the pool. You find yourself fully nude. Just a big old tiefling dong just hanging in the wind. You hear skittering noises and heavy footfalls as your senses come more and more to you. The screams of anguish and pain just echoing throughout the halls, through various corridors. In front of you is two paths. A walkway that branches off to the left, and one that branches off to the right. Inside the room that you're in has some kind of glowing, pulsing, fleshy lantern, which has an internal flame just billowing inside of it. You hear a constant hissing and a burning smell of flesh emitting from it.
Well, that's unpleasant. Does it look like I can pick it up?
It's attached to the wall.
Okay.
It looks alive.
I'm gonna use my tail to poke it, so I'm still like 4 feet away from it. I'm just gonna poke it with my tail. Just
How long is your tail?
It's a rude question to ask, Brian.
You can't just ask a man how long his tail is.
4-foot tail is a long tail, is all I'm saying.
That matters.
No, that's true.
Dude's like 5 to 6 foot tall, and his tail is more than half his length. Fuck out of here.
But what does he do with it?
Don't.
We're making a penis
What'd
joke.
that tail do?
Duh, Maddie.
Oh, sorry.
Curious.
I'm extra dumb today, as a heads up.
I was
Your front tail or
not
your back
wrong,
tail?
Actually, I was not wrong. Tieflings have prehensile tails approximately 4 to 5 feet.
Alright, fuck it.
Wait, you
Yeah,
have
you're
your
able
own
to
tail?
poke it with your long ass fucking tail. Yeah, Smitten, you're always welcome to hop in. I'll help you make a character. A little more newcomer-friendly character than a support caster. Meow. Damian, as you start poking it, it just feels warm to the touch. But you notice the pool that you came out of start bubbling rapidly, and all the liquid like dissipates as the pool just starts to together. You then notice the walls start closing in, just folding over in on themselves.
Okay, so I had 2 paths.
You have a left and a right.
Going Fuck it. Let's go left. Let's go left.
As you go left, it's more of a rocky path versus a fleshy path through just the jagged obsidian glass that shimmers. You start running down. It's dark as fuck. There's no light here. Even though you have dark vision, it does absolutely nothing. You're holding your hands on the wall up against the black glass, just running along. Every now and then you get a jagged edge and you go, fuck. You can hear your blood drop and sizzle on the ground.
This is not good.
Ahead you hear more screams from just... roll me a intelligence check. See if you can recognize the creatures.
Let me go back to my ability saves.
Or a nature check. Intelligence or nature.
That's that was a not one.
Awesome. Yeah, you have no idea what the monstrosities are crying or what would even be in here.
Nope.
What is your passive perception, by the way? I don't
19.
remember any of this shit. 19? You do notice every now and then a flicker of light will come through as if like a pulse. It's following like a small like vein that's attached to the ceiling and like in the
Kinda
walls
like a
itself.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a very slow heartbeat. So like once every 3 seconds, there's a small dim pulse of light that just goes. And it winds in and out of the obsidian and onto the path and through some other rocks. Not enough really to follow it. Just like you feel like it was formed around something that the obsidian is attached to. Back to everyone else. You guys are on the edge of a forest and a wheat field. It's a nice summery day. You hear the birds chirping, and then just Laurie making demonic noises. She eventually stops.
I go up to Alari and kind of poke her. Are you possessed again?
No reaction.
Did we see her eyes turn black?
You saw them flick black for the moment that she was speaking demonic, but they went reverted back to normal.
Karn just kind of like backs up a little bit and eyes Alari kind of warily. I'm just gonna avoid her for a little bit. Where's Hootie?
You hear some rustle in the grass behind you, and you just see a little tiny owlbear just hopping along behind you, walking its 2 feet, its 2 back legs, trying to be as big as possible to see around stuff. And he's just go woo, as it like kind of moles his way through. He sees Karnas and he kind of like just nuzzles up against you.
Karnas.
You're about the same height as him now. He's been growing rapidly.
Karnas will hug him.
You just hear a whoo.
Big boy.
Bradley, Sabina, what are you guys doing?
I'll go up to around Alari and kind of do the same thing. Just kind of watch, see what I can see.
Give me an investigation. Unless you're looking for something else.
Nope. 13.
She just looks like you can see her eyes, but you don't see anything behind it at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of wave my crap-covered hand. Apparently.
You
Yeah.
wave your filthy horseshit hand in front of her
I know.
face.
I
No
look at my
reaction.
hand. And just kind of wave it in front of her face. You know, see if there's any reaction or something. I was like,
Just smear a little on her.
what I'm seeing is kind of like a lifeless gaze in her eyes.
Just like 1,000-yard stare looking past you.
Yeah.
Unfocused.
That's
Alright.
concerning. Damien?
Can I do an
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna see if I can do an Arcana check to see if to see if I can sense any curse on her. Him.
Go for it.
them, Person.
Go ahead, roll Arcana.
Technically them, I suppose, right now.
Yep.
Because there's two of you.
Oh, or is it she, them?
Damn.
That's a +9. That helps.
Do you want to add anything to that?
Do I need to?
I don't know. You can always add something before I tell you the outcome.
I don't have anything to add to it.
You have 5 plus 5s.
I'm gonna save that.
Okay.
Brian, you know how much I hoard.
We can't implement the rule that when someone gives you a modifier, you have to use it on your next roll.
Let me hoard.
But sometimes that can just go like, oh, I do something completely stupid, and it's like, yeah, I'm like 32 now. And it's like, well, I fucking wasted that.
I know. It was mostly a joke.
That negative. Okay. So, since I already had a nat 1, -5 wouldn't have mattered anyway, so I still have to wait that still has to be used next roll.
Yeah, pretty much. Like on a
Okay. So
-5 for like a
still
roll
have
that'll actually matter in something
Yeah.
versus an information
That's
gather.
what I'd
That's
add.
kind of meh. Since I give you a -5 to whenever the hell I feel like it.
Sure.
You notice that there's nothing, no curse, no magical effect inhibiting Alari right now. She's just looking catatonic. There's something going on in her mind that you are unaware of.
I'm gonna shake her vigorously.
Go ahead and roll for shake.
Which one shake? Unarmed strike?
Sure.
Oh shit, I have so many good spells. Okay, wait. You taught me how. Oh, I click it? Wait, it won't let me. Okay.
Click the name and then the button on the top right. Does 17 even hit her? You have advantage. She's catatonic. Whatever.
Yeah, I think it does.
There's no real reason to not do it anyway. But I'm just double checking. Because I don't remember anyone's
Roll
fucking
again.
stats.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah. So the first one would So
I'm
you're
almost-
just vigorously shaking her.
I was curious what the fucking nat 1 in that situation would look like.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as you're shaking her.
I will also be right back.
So you start shaking her and you let go, and she just starts to just fucking fall in a direction. But you immediately catch her before she hits the ground.
Okay. I'm just gonna
And
lay
her body
them.
just goes limp in your arms.
Just gonna gently lay them on the ground.
All right. You do notice, though nothing in her is moving at the moment, her eyes are staring directly at you, unblinking.
I hate that. I'm gonna get uncomfortable and try to close the eyes.
You go and like touch the eyelids and move them down, unmoving.
Like petrified?
Kinda.
Petrificus totalis.
So, do they do this often?
No.
This is new?
Yeah. She used to be possessed by a Damian named Baz. But we got rid of him. And, or I thought we got rid of him. But now she's like this, and her eyes went black for a minute, and she was speaking that weird language. And I don't know what's going on. I'm worried she's possessed again.
She does have a demon inside her. Or fiend, or whatever Damian is.
This is the second
so
time.
yeah.
Probably not for the last time. No, Ark's not even here to laugh at the joke, damn.
I will be back momentarily. I'm just trying to.
Why is Alari's initiative plus 10? Fucking what?
I'm sorry. Who has initiative? What?
Alari has a plus 10 initiative? How the fuck does that happen?
Gotta be a feed of some kind. I will be right back.
Excuse me?
Alari, why is your initiative plus 10?
But yeah, she's just unresponsive. Besides the eyes staring directly at Sabina.
After seeing Sabina, I guess lay Alari down, Karnas will approach her again. He's holding Hootie's hand, but like trying to keep Hootie behind him in a protective way. And he kind of just like looks at Alari. He pokes her face.
He what?
Pokes her face.
Yeah.
Alari?
Just goes squish, 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 squish. The eyes jet over to you.
Ugh.
Like, you don't even see them move. Like, they were at Sabina and then you.
I don't like that. Can we close her eyes?
I tried.
Oh.
She's stiff as a board.
Is she light as a feather though?
I'm resisting the urge to hit you.
You can't hit me, you're not here.
I will reach through
For
my
a
screen.
$5
and pop on
donation,
you.
I will use the Haley Be Good stick on Haley.
What am I
It's
coming back
right
to? I'm sorry.
here.
What am I coming back to? I'm sorry.
The Haley Be Good stick.
AKA the Brian Be Good stick.
Yes, I understand that, but why?
Because I made a joke.
You made a terrible joke.
Dare I ask?
Oh, it was just stupid.
It was pretty stupid. Maddie said that Alari was stiff as a board, and I asked if she was light as a feather.
You need the Haley Be Good stick for that.
For $5.
I wish I had money.
I am back.
I'm gonna try and send a message
To who?
into Alari's head.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And the
say
target is... You gotta target
Alari.
a person, not a object.
Yeah, Alari's a person.
Okay, you said in her head.
Well,
Same
yeah,
thing.
because the message is gonna play in her head.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, are you okay? Can you hear us? Blink twice if you can. Or blink twice or make a noise. And you can also respond to this message.
Damian,
Yeah.
you hear just a long, deep message of what Sabina just said, echoing through the halls everywhere. You hear, as that sound is made, more cries just scream out in all things. Cries of anguish, cries of anger, and just like rage. You see the walls start kind of shake, but they calm down a little bit.
What the fuck?
You sense a pressure change coming from down the hall,
The way I already came or the way I'm going?
the way you're going.
Okay. Sabina? Help?
Sabina, all you hear is just demonic gibberish with, at the end of it, is help.
We're trying. We can't understand what you're saying, though.
As you send the message again, Damian, you see pathways open up. Part of the obsidian to next to you, to the left of you, cracks and like separates into a little alcove. Inside, you see another one of the pools that you were in previously, but it's still like full and bubbling.
I'm gonna enter the chamber.
As you enter the chamber, it feels a lot colder in this room. In fact, you start seeing your own damn breath. What are you doing?
I'm gonna head towards the pool. And
The pool is the same thick, black, viscous blood that you were in. You can't see into it.
I'm gonna step in the pool. Just to see what happens.
You dip your toes in. You kind of move it around a bit. You feel something inside. Something long and smooth.
He said,
And ribbed for her pleasure. You can roll perception with your feet if you want. I'm gonna say at disadvantage to figure out what the fuck it is. 'Cause
specifically
don't
use
generally-
your feet to roll.
+19 at disadvantage.
19 at disadvantage.
+9 to
Um,
perception.
You feel a scaly leg is the best you can describe of what it is.
I'm gonna quickly pull my foot out. That
As you pull your foot out, amongst the bubbling of the pool that you're in. Let me, okay. Before you get your second foot out, a hand reaches out and grabs your foot and tries to pull you in. Make me a strength saving throw.
14.
You are submerged into this liquid
Fuck.
with whatever pulled you in. The quick moment that you saw it, it was a green scaled arm that just reached out and just grabbed your leg and yanked you into the pool with it.
Awesome.
You immediately start feeling your bones chill.
Cool.
You feel it seep throughout your body with that whole like ooh kind of sense of it's just unnatural, unnerving. And you feel the creature just start clawing into you and holding on. You try and grasp for your breath as your head submerges.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the thing in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
roll.
disadvantage.
Okay. Do I roll 3?
However many times you're attacking.
It says count 3. That's what I'm wondering.
You get 3 attacks with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. First one's a nat 1, so that, well, disadvantage wouldn't have mattered for that one. Yeah, wouldn't have mattered for the first one because that was a nat 1. 10 for the second. And the third one it wouldn't have mattered again because it was another nat 1.
You start like
me tonight.
popping off Eldritch Blasts, and they're just you don't see any connection. You can't feel any hits. All you can feel is the embrace of whatever the hell pulled you in and it's holding you tight. Fun question. What is your AC?
My AC is 13.
While you're naked?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel whatever it is start to dig into your shoulder. You feel its jaw like moving around and trying to nibble on you, but it can't. It's still unsure of where the hell you are, but it's trying to bite you.
Okay. Not the time, Raz. Not the time.
What are you doing? Oh, well.
I'm gonna try and guiding bolt it. At disadvantage, I know.
Yep. For multiple reasons.
Yep. For a 22 to hit,
22 at disadvantage? Yeah, that'll hit.
plus 8. And I had rolled a 15 and a 14. 66. Damage.
18. So you're as you're being grasped, you just let loose a guiding bolt and just surges into the creature that's holding onto you. You feel the blood around you rapidly heat up as you start feeling it diminish on your back. As you see, like the pool of blood just dissipate into itself, and you see a demonic lizardish man.
Okay.
There's more than just red demons.
Yeah.
A greenish demon. Well, a green tiefling with scale-bound arms and tail, and
Yeah.
he reminds you of kind of the same breed that Baz was
Okay.
when you fought him. There's some likenesses too there.
Good
You see
deal.
it's shrieking and raveling as you hit it with the guiding bolt, and the light emitting from itself is just the skin is flaking off and dissipating as it just screams in anguish before it dies, leaving just bones.
Fun. Radiant. Light. Good to know. Good to know. Do I see? Am I able to see anything in the pool of blood now that
Blood's gone. Just
okay.
all that's left before you is bones. Before everything burned away.
Okay. I'm gonna climb out of the what's mind, I guess.
The what?
I'm gonna get out of. Is the pool shallow or is it like?
It's a shallow pool. It's if you lay down, it's just enough to like cover your face.
Oh, okay.
But you can like it just drags you on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Let's say like
I'm just
2-3 feet deep, something like that.
okay. I'm just gonna climb out of what used to be the pool
All right.
of blood.
Climb out of
do I
the
see-
pool.
Do I see
What?
anything in the chamber?
Nothing besides it starting to collapse in on itself again.
Okay. Back out into the hall.
Yep. Everyone else. You start hearing a carriage roll on the road not too far away. With this, a halfling woman just whistling away as she's driving the mule-drawn carriage. What are you guys doing?
Flag her down and ask her if she speaks Infernal.
So, someone's gonna come out of the wheat fields asking if they speak Infernal.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
That's not creepy.
You see a little halfling woman. She's got like long black hair. She's in like a yellow like sundress. She's little buckle shoes. Some her hands are worn from like working. Behind her, she has a bunch of textiles and linens bundled up, ready for sale. As she's making her way into town. Sabina, you emerge from the wheat fields, and she goes, "Oh, you gave me quite the start. What's up? Huh? Hello? Can I?
Hey,
I don't have any money.
I'm not looking for money. Our friend is really sick, and she speaks Infernal, but we don't. Do you perchance speak it?
I'm sorry, lass. All I know is I learned Common recently.
Fair enough.
Um,
Do you know anyone around who does speak it?
Probably not.
Sorry, I don't. Maybe try the city. There's loads of people in there. Surely someone knows.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Oh, would you like to buy any dresses? I made them myself.
What city? I would love to see them, but I don't have the time. What? Do you have a shop in the city?
Oh, no. I just come in and I just sell from my cart. I stay for a couple days.
Okay, well, when this is done, we'll try and track you down, okay? I'll
Oh.
hand her still like 10 gold.
Oh, ma'am, that's curious of you. What?
Thank you for your time.
What's with the generosity?
You're supposed to show generosity when someone helps you.
I didn't do anything for you. I feel... can I at least give you a ride somewhere?
Not at the moment. We need to help our friend. Oh, wait. Should we? We can take our friend to the city. Can we load up on your cart and take her in to see a mage? Or cleric?
Of course, yeah. I'll scoot some my fabrics over. Go
Alright,
get
wait.
your friend.
Alright, wait right here, and I run back.
As you run back, you hear her like, it's okay, Luna. They're friends. We're gonna help them.
Who the
You
fuck?
hear the donkey just go,
Oh.
as you run back through the wheat fields, back to the clearing tree line. You see Bromley, Karnas, and a catatonic Alari. Karnas still poking her face.
I found someone who's able to help take Alari to the city. Can we load her up on this cart?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. And he like grabs Alari's arm and like starts trying to pull her. Little help.
Do a strength check, Karnas.
Hootie, help me.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
I mean, he was able to roll over a big fat man. 21.
Yeah, you're able to like put her arm over your shoulder and kind of like roll her up. As you're kind of hunched over, you like got an arm over here and like you're reaching around and got a leg. And you're just like up. She's like 2 feet off the ground, but slowly moving through the wheat fields.
I'm moving at like half speed.
Bromley, what are you doing?
I'm following right behind. But would I be able to since Current is 2 feet, I'm 4 feet. What can I just pick them up and just like hold her?
Yeah, you'll help lift her up. Sure, no
Well,
problem.
thanks, Bromley.
You just hear the pit-pats of Hootie behind you, just trying to keep up. You go, woo!
I like turn back and like grab Hootie's hand.
As you guys make it through towards the carriage, you see the halfling woman goes, "Oh my, there's quite a bit of you. Well, go on, put her in the back now. You can lay her on the blankets."
Thank you.
Bromley, as you emerge from the wheat fields, and she turns her attention towards you, you just see her mouth kind of go like agape and goes, and she returns like twitches backwards as if in shock. She goes, "Cooksaw Feldhammer, is that you? Oh, my day's gotten better and better. Well, I never met a celebrity before. Please, come. She like kind of scoots over in a little wooden bench and like pats it for you to come sit next to her. Just the biggest grin on her fucking face, eyes sparkling.
What name was that?
Cooksar Hammerfell.
I thought you said Fellhammer.
I'll
I,
put it in chat.
me being the local guy, I go, I'm sorry, my lady. I believe you're having confused with another person. My name is Sir Bromley Hammerstone.
You're just being silly now. You're always humble, not wanting people to know who you are. No,
I know.
please come, please. Tell me of your latest. I can't believe you're here. I'm so excited. Who are your friends? Oh, come on, hop in the cart. We'll get going to Catal.
Carnus climbs up on the cart with Hootie.
All right.
And I go on introducing. I go, well, not to be I should be rude at all. The little one you see back there, the kobold, he's
Oh, yeah.
Carnus.
Carnus waves.
Yeah. And then I think
Carnus, that name seems a wee bit familiar.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm famous too.
are you the kobold of Catal?
Yeah, that's me!
Oh, I used to watch your fights, many seasons ago.
Yeah,
I thought you died
everyone
when
thought
a
I died.
bird picked you up.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Oh, everyone thought you died.
I'm alive.
Well, that's fantastic.
I know.
And how'd you meet, Cooksar?
He helped us in another town.
Ah, that's... What a hero that Cooksar, always helping people.
Bromley, you didn't tell me your name was Cooksar.
I've already said it. Might have got me mistaken, but I don't know.
Oh, you're just being bashful now. You can tell me. Please, tell me of your latest, the latest monster you hunted. She like kind of goes, yeah, and the donkey goes, "Rah," and starts muling along, goes, do 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 do.
Then I go on, and I was like, and the other one we have back in there, the elf. That's
What?
Human.
She looks back and goes, I don't. Elf?
Nina.
There's no elf. He's taken a couple knocks to the head recently.
Yeah.
He is a mighty hero, taking many feats. Surely he's gotten a couple knocks to the bargain.
I recently the Wild Mountain Rose. I got a bit of that. I mean, yeah, I was pretty out of it.
Well, that's okay then. I'm sure even a hero needs to, relax every now and then. But she kind of like leans to the side and looks at you, starts twirling her hands, like, so is it Mrs. Cooksire? Mrs. Hammerfell?
Nah, in my stewardship as a paladin, you don't get attached to things.
I'm not saying to get attached, honey.
Ooh, woo. Sorry. Ooh, woo.
You kind of, Maddie, would you describe what your human self looks like? Because I don't remember.
Fuck if I remember.
Pick something.
Make it up right now on the spot.
Just plain, unassuming brown hair, brown eyes. I want to
Plain
look.
generic woman.
I want to look as generic as fucking possible. Surprisingly, the elf doesn't want to stick out.
Shocking, really.
Listen, you're the one who decided to make an elf.
Yeah.
She goes, well, aren't you just a fine lass? I'm sure you can. How did you meet Cooksa? I didn't know he traveled in a band. I always thought you'd be the solo type. Well, that's what all the bard tales say. The lone wolf. The Stormbringer. The Worm Slayer. Can you tell me the story, please? I've only heard it in song. Please, Cuxar, tell me how you defeated the dragon.
It's same as the song goes.
But I want to hear it from you, please. Please tell me the story. I've heard your story since I was a wee girl.
Yeah, I get that. I'm almost 100% certain I'm mistaken, but like I said, it could be something that I'm not remembering.
You know full well you're not Cuxar. You haven't killed a dragon.
Yeah.
You don't know what the hell she's talking about. Roll
Okay.
me an intelligence check, probably. Or a wisdom check. Yeah, either one.
20.
Oh. With the 20 wisdom, you figure... You're starting to piece out that she obviously has you mistaken for someone, but is just overly, like, starstruck to see who you are. You must bear a striking resemblance to whoever this dwarf is, and he has quite the prestige about him. You can tell it's a local hero from your best guess.
So, this Cookstar, tell me a little more about him.
Tell you about you, you're being crazy. I just want to hear your tales. Fine, it doesn't have to be the dragon. Just tell me, what was the last thing you killed? Or your latest feat of strength. Something that the bards don't know about yet.
Like I said, I don't remember the last thing I did because I was blasted on that Mountain Rose. But right before I met up with this group, I was chasing down like witch, I think it was.
So scary! She, like, kind of drapes herself on your shoulders, goes, how did you ever get away?
When I was chasing after her, I came upon these demonic hounds, and took out my flail and bashed them. Bashed them a couple times, and there they were.
Oh, you're so strong.
And
Son of a-
then as I was finishing up, this group and this long caravan showed up.
And what did you do with the caravan?
Well, the caravan is no more.
Did you destroy the caravan all by yourself?
It wasn't me. It was picked up by a dragon.
Oh my.
That was King Kobold.
A king kobold? But he said a dragon.
Yeah, dragons are king kobolds.
She kind of like looks back at you with like a little confused look and like back to Bromley and goes, what did you at least kill the dragon?
No, I think we talked about made a deal with him or something.
Talk to the dragon. You see her like kind of deflate a little bit and goes, well, that's not exciting.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, Carnus, yes.
Have you ever spoken to a dragon before?
Put it out there. Fucking cat. No, they're much too frightening for me.
It's very exciting. If you can get to talk to one.
Can you take me to a dragon?
Maybe.
You see her eyes just go like wide and like she's got a big old fucking grin on her face. Goes, I'd love to meet one.
I'll have to talk to him
I've
first.
heard of stories.
I have to talk to him first.
So much talking, not enough action. What do you do with the dragon?
He protects all the kobolds.
What? She just kind of like loses her excitement. She's like, what what is happening? Don't you cook that? Don't you kill dragons and free the land of beasts and things? There aren't any stories of diplomacy in your tales.
Yeah. Not those stories aren't for me because I'm in my paladinship. Yeah, more bring loyal.
He just kind of like deflates a little more and goes, okay. Well, it's still good to meet you. Can I get your autograph at least? And she like holds up like the skirt of her dress, asking if you could sign it with whatever. She's like lurking around, finds a stick of charcoal, and goes, "Please, it means so much. I could show my parents."
Of course, and I just kind of scrawl something
What do you write?
over their name. Just
My name? Oh my! It's TB.
TB.
TB. Yes.
All right, I like two TB. Yeah. Much love, and I scrawl my name.
Oh my! You scrawl your name, or do you scrawl Cooksar?
Nope, I do mine.
All right. And she just kind of like she goes, "Oh, it's so exciting!" And she looks at it and goes, "Who's Bramley?"
That
She
is
kind of like
me.
looks back at Karnas. She looks at Sabina. Looks at the. From what all she can tell is a corpse, and she goes, "What is happening right now? You're not. Are you not? Cooksar?"
I'm gonna elbow Bromley sharp in the side and just be like, he is Cooksar. He's just undercover right now. We really don't. We discovered a ring of thieves who are tied to a dragon. So right now we gotta keep him undercover. His code name is Bromley.
Roll deception.
Oh, that's a big deception.
Because
right there.
Raz has been deflating this woman.
I'm gonna use my fucking advantage or inspiration.
You go ahead and reroll for your inspiration.
I forgot what
Or did you mean your plus 5?
No, I meant my inspiration.
Okay.
And then add a +5.
And then add your plus 5 for a 22.
Yeah.
Oh, a secret mission, you say? Oh, so dangerous, exciting.
I'm gonna whisper to Bromley, just fucking play along, we gotta get a Laurie safe.
I go. I guess I go. I go. Yeah. Undercover. Keep it a secret.
Oh, I'll keep it a sort of secret. I'll only tell my family. Oh, it's so exciting.
Yeah.
I met the hero.
There's an extra 20 gold if you don't even tell your family.
Oh,
Because remember, it's a secret mission.
Oh, that's so much money.
I'm sorry I lied to you about the dragon. He actually killed it.
Roll deception.
Thanks, Jordan!
Just out of nowhere. No, he actually killed it.
Karnas saw that Sabina was lying for Bromley, so Karnas wanted to help.
This is gonna sound so
I'm gonna
quick.
use my inspiration.
Go ahead and roll that inspiration.
Oh my god.
I need to mark off one of the plus 5s from adding.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh
Oh.
That's when I'll come up and I go, oh yeah, yeah, you're right, Curtis. And I just start going into this big elaborate like farce of a story. Yeah, like when we were picked up from the dragon swooped in, he giant mandible claws dug into our caravan and swooped off with us.
Oh, so scary.
I had to think quickly,
Outside the bun?
and when he finally set us down, we crashed down near the kobold den. That's when I hopped out, shield in hand, and I was like, "Hey!" And it started. The dragon came, clump, and roared right in front of me, and I'm just standing there, shield in hand, stoic as ever. I just go, "Let's dance."
I'll dance with the dragon. That'll be a good bad tone. I can't wait to help what you tell the birds so I can hear the story in the taverns. It'll be so exciting. Do you have a piece of the dragon with you? Could I have a little souvenir?
I kind of look around me, and I see one of Karnus' scales. I just kind of pick it up and I go, "Yeah, here."
Roll a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The thing is,
Well,
my
look.
first thought was one of Karnus' scales.
Yeah. 16?
Yeah,
Would you like to add anything to that?
yeah. Why not? Let's go for it. That's one. Use one.
Alright. So, at 21, she does not notice. You kind of like reach behind and you're like patting around for a kind of scale and you
And
find
Karnus
one
like
and just
hands it to him.
patting around. He kind of sees him looking and he just kind of slips him a scale and he goes, you show it to her and she goes, oh, for me? Are you sure? That's so exciting.
I was just kind of hanging out in my pack, just waiting,
Oh my. Well, she kind of like opens her blast and like tucks it in between her breasts. She goes, it's so, I'm gonna keep it safe. I'm gonna remember you. It's a sundress. You don't have pockets. And she's obviously infatuated with the man. You guys start making it into Windwell, and she keeps pushing the cart through and past. Luna, quit adding so many things to my notes.
What?
Luna keeps laying on the keyboard and like adding so many spaces. Any of you in the back of the cart want to do anything?
Karnus is just gonna keep his mouth shut.
I'm just gonna monitor Laurie.
Probably the smartest move you could have done right now, Curtis.
He's
What
gonna
are you monitoring, Maddie?
hold on to
Just
Like, what do you-
making
Hootie.
looking for movement or any sign that like their status has changed.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. Or medicine.
See which one's better. I am investigation.
Oh. You
Thank you
kind of
guys
like giving her a once over, and on her sleeve, you kind of see like a cut that was on her arm, and it's just kind of opened a bit, as if the natural healing capabilities have stopped, and like the wound has just reopened itself. You kind of like pull her sleeve up a little bit, and you just see like a large gash going up into her shoulder.
Oh, the fuck? Do y'all know what happened here?
Give me a either Arcana or Religion check. you see that it's not a natural, like it's not from a weapon slash. You feel like it's just like the skin splitting, but it's in a weird pattern of which you are undetermined of what its actual origin is from.
Shit. I'm gonna try and cast, one sec, let me find the name of the spell. Cure Wounds on it.
Okay. You go ahead and like hold your hand over it, and the magic flows into it. You can see it start stitching like back up, but it leaves a permanent scar tissue in the shape of that object. It kind of looks like a circle with a long line going from the middle to the very bottom, with a middle, outer, and exterior ring on it, all connected through the line going down. Kind of like a ripple, and then like a line straight down from the middle of it.
I whisper to Karnas, I'm not from here. Do you recognize the symbol?
Does Karnas recognize the symbol?
Go ahead and roll history or religion.
Like, does it look like Baz's symbol or something?
Do you know what Baz's symbol looks like?
I was gonna say, would you know what Baz's symbol looks like?
I don't know. No idea.
Just looks like a wound to you.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Maybe it... No, never mind. He's not here.
Who?
And with the he's not here, he's not here, he's not here, Damian.
Yep.
Good segue!
The entire room that you're in, immediately just blinding light.
What the fuck?
Like the hallway, just like large flashes of light just go like a fucking train going down the tunnel. Just like the lights just boom, boom, boom. Something's affecting it. You are still unsure what it is. With that, you hear just so many screams of anguish and rage.
I'm just gonna
You see
slam
some of
my ears.
the what?
I'm gonna just cover my ears
Yeah.
against screams.
So you're blind and deafened at the moment.
No.
As the light kind of fades, and it's just a heavy like light pulse. Now, like actually emitting a decent amount of light, so you can see like a pathway. Go boom. You see some of the like the fleshy walls are pulling back and just revealing the obsidian itself. Kind of like as the flesh decays. The room that had opened up is closing on itself. As you go into the hallway, you just see the obsidian just kind of crack and just fold back into itself as you enter back into the hallway.
Well, that's fun.
You hear a low moo behind you.
I'm gonna just look over my shoulder quickly.
You see nothing but a glint every now and then of a golden object about 5 feet up, with the just heavy boom, 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 heavy footfalls. They're getting louder.
I'm moving opposite the footfalls, staying away from whatever it is.
You start running away from it.
Yep.
Following whatever light source that you can, turning whenever you're able, and just trying your best not to run into the black walls. You eventually opens up into a large cavern, where gouts of flame just spit up like 50 feet into the air. Pools of, lava or magma, whatever the fuck it is. With you see imps and other demonic creatures in it.
Mm.
Above, you see people tied and being hung by chains by their ankles or hands or something. Just general torture things. Large meat hooks attached to walls with just like rib cages in them and half-rotted meat attached to it.
That's
Even for a tiefling, the room smells terrible. There's like still like waist high like stalactites or mites, I don't remember which one's on the ground. Rock protrusions that you can like duck behind, and but you do see large demons, like actual demons, walking around, cloven hoofed, long horned, just kind of bullish looking as they move around and like dig into the magma pools, pull something out, and just eat it. To which you see just pools of like gushes of blood just spew out below it, with a cry shrieking to a stop.
I'm gonna hide behind one of the rock protrusions.
Go ahead and give me a stealth.
You got it. And I have a plus 13 to that. Fuck's sake. 30.
30 beats the 4 I rolled.
Yeah.
As you duck behind one of the protrusions and just wait for a moment, you hear the footfalls that were behind you louder and louder. Eventually, you see this monolith of a creature. Its torso is upright, like walking on its knuckles. Large, like kind of a flat face, but a large toothed grin. Like flat nose, open holes, no hair, but like just spotted horns everywhere, spikes going along its back. It has 8 back legs, and it's just dark red with black spots on its, like where its knees or elbows would be are each like spiked horns. Each foot has 8 talons on it. As just patrols right past you.
Alright.
You also see a small glint in the obsidian that you were hiding behind.
Uh-huh.
Inside the glass itself, you see a object.
Okay.
What are you doing?
How, is there a crack in the obsidian that can I reach into it, or is it completely covered over?
It's like sheen.
Huh. Oh, that'd be a bad idea.
Does
So it
sheen make
can't.
sense? Is that the right word?
Here?
Like a flat surface, like uncut.
Sheer.
Shoot. Sorry.
You're close.
Yeah.
We're close.
Legit thought it was the right one until he pointed it out.
I'm gonna... Are there any pebbles around?
There are shards of obsidian glass everywhere. You can definitely pick it up and throw them.
I'm gonna throw one, and then I'm gonna move to another rock protrusion. Try and get it to break the one that I'm behind.
So what are you doing again?
I'm gonna throw one of the shards at the whatever these creatures are, the one that just walked by,
Okay.
to get their attention, and then before they turn, I'm gonna duck behind a different one.
So you're gonna get its attention to the spot that you're at.
Right, currently.
In hopes
and I'm
it's gonna like
go-
roar smash.
Yeah, that's the idea that I'm going
Okay.
for.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll for unarmed strike. We'll just call
Yeah, I
it
was gonna say
for
unarmed strike.
pebble.
12.
12?
12.
And also go ahead and roll your stealth.
27.
So you 27. You toss the shard over at it. It kind of clunks at its feet, and you hear it go. Looking around, scanning the environment. It doesn't see anything. It starts to move its attention away. What are you doing?
Do I see anything in that in the rock features that I'm behind?
Go ahead and roll me perception.
I see nothing. That was another nat 1. Haley, what the fuck?
Hey, yourself got
Buy
you a
Haley's dice
27.
now. Oh, it doesn't even show up.
That's
Shit.
my third fucking nat 1.
Have you tried punishing it?
Freezer.
Need to get you a
Have you
dice
tried
hero.
yelling at it? Make it feel bad.
Or
I guess
praise
I'm
it when
going-
it does good rolls.
I do praise them when they do good rolls. But still. Damian's just cucking me, apparently.
It's just cucking you hard right now. You don't see anything in the obsidian that you're right next to. No.
Yeah.
Your attention is too focused on the monstrosity ahead of you. It's like a gigantic creature, easily like 30 feet tall, and about 100 feet long, about 50 feet wide. Not 50 feet, like 30, 40 feet wide. It's
Joyce,
fucking. It's essentially a big ass school bus with legs and like gorilla arms.
noted. Do I see anything I can pick up to try and break the other rock protrusion?
All you see is other obsidian shards, small
Alright,
shards.
I mean, obsidian's very hard. I'm gonna dart back over to the one I was at and just try and start chiseling away at it to try and maybe open it up.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll. Are you just like picking up a shard and just stabbing it with the shard?
24.
24.
Yep.
You pick up the shard, start like tick 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 tick, to which you start hearing it just ring throughout the cavern. Each ting just go like you can feel it as like a sound wave. It just goes across everything. You hear a lot of the sounds stop as the creature right next to you turns towards you. What the fuck?
In front of you, ish. Yeah.
Oh, now it rolls well. What was your stealth again? Well, you're attacking. You're out of stealth.
Yeah.
You see the large, like...
Before it was a 24, but now, no, it was a 27. Now, not so much.
You see the large creature stop in its path as soon as it starts to walk away. Hears you tinkering on it. You hear other cries from large demons from down the cavern. You can feel the presence come, like, look towards you. As you look up from your tinkering, you see the large thing, 2 fists overhead, just slam down to where you are. What is your AC?
13.
So a 27's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. 27 definitely hits.
Go ahead and take 19 bludgeoning damage as it just smashes the fucking area you're in. Its fists are like 5 feet wide, and it's doing two-handed. It just punches you into that ground,
Yeah.
shattering the obsidian around you, just shoving you into the glass itself. What are you doing, Damian?
Did that happen to break the rock protrusion?
It broke a lot of shit. Give me a perception check to see if you can spot the thing you were looking for.
Come on. 20. Dirty 20. 11 plus 9.
You see, like, about 10 feet to the left, the glinting object. It looks like a hilt of some kind of weapon. You don't... It's still, like, embedded, like, hilt up, and if it is stuck into the ground itself.
I'm gonna try and grab it.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. As you kind of get up and scamper over to it and try and grab it really quick.
Ooh. 20. Dirty 20.
Another dirty 20. You
19
run
plus
over,
1.
and you go, and it just doesn't fucking budge.
Fuck.
You go, as the monster just looks at you and starts rearing back up for another, like... You have one more turn before it hits. What are you doing?
Dodge. Evasion.
Okay. Bonus action evasion? Because you're a rogue,
Uh,
or you main action evasion?
Main action.
Okay.
Well, dodge, in that case, would be
Yeah.
action.
Well, you have... Your rogues can do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm just gonna use it as a bonus action.
Okay. And what else are you doing with your turn?
I'm gonna try and throw one of the giant shards that he just smashed. Try and throw it into one of its eyes. I'm assuming it has eyes that I can see at this point.
With a 19 perception, you can see it has small sunken-in eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and aim at one.
Go for it. Going for the eye will be a high DC, just so you're aware.
I'm fully aware. 13 plus 6, 19. I'm gonna add a plus 5 to that.
So 24.
13 plus... Yeah.
Oh, fun fact, you have a -5 arc.
I do!
Oh! As you throw it, it just kind of like hits the, like a brow bone and kind of just shatters into just a million pieces. As it just rears at you. And it will go to punch you again.
Mm-hmm.
For a 32 to hit.
Where is my bonus action? Right. Cunning action is
Yep.
that would be what the other one was.
Not bad. It only punches you for, make a strength saving throw, by the way. It just, like, punches you. Only for 10 damage this time. Just pure bludgeoning.
10?
Yep.
10? Okay.
Sabina,
Ryan.
you see
9.
Alari start just, like, shaking and, like, convulsing in the back of the cart. You say 9?
9.
You go fucking flying 20 feet, shattering into more obsidian wall behind you.
Yep, that's what I expected.
Go ahead and take 9 more damage from just all the glass that in your back and...
Yep.
Like, your dick alone broke a stalagmite, and that just fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Karnas, you also see Alari just start, like, shaking back and forth.
Okay.
Not looking great.
Alari! Alari! He puts his hands on her to try to, still her.
Okay.
Hey,
How
guys!
close are we to the town?
You're about... You can see the, walls of the, city ahead of you. About half
Okay.
mile out.
Shit. Does anyone know how to help this?
Do you know what this is?
No.
Excuse
Harder,
me,
Gabby. What the fuck, Raz?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Miss
saying.
Lady driving the cart.
Karnas, yes.
Can you go faster?
She just goes... And Luna just goes... "Wah!" Just fucking books it. Everyone give me dexterity saving throws to not fall out of the fucking cart from the donkey just going full hoofing it. Sabina's good. Probably just like tumbles into the back of the cart unready for it. Lands like his ass lands directly on Ilaria's face. She's not here, whatever.
Ilaria's not having a good time.
And Karnas is able to hold on just fine. And with Bromley sitting on Ilaria's face, she does not fly out of the cart.
And Karnas like grabs onto Hootie as the cart like.
Hootie's like, oh, like that. So it's like cartwheeling out of the cart, but you like before he goes over the edge, you're like, ha, and like grab him and like pull him in. He goes, whoo, woo. As you're racing towards the gate, you hear the guards like standing. He goes, start shouting something, and the little halfling just goes, get out of the way! As they like kind of step to the side as the donkey just plows right through. Like the gates open, just goes, donkey going as fast as it can into a crowded city. She starts pulling back on the reins as it just like kind of slides a bit, and then just continues moseying at its regular pace. So where are we going? Where can I take you?
The nearest cleric.
Okay, where's that?
I don't know. I thought you knew this town.
Oh, I already sell things. I live way back there.
Oh.
I live a couple miles south of Windwell. That's where my family's farm is.
Or temple. Whew. Damn pigeons.
A temple.
Okay, where's that?
We can ask someone in town. Is there someone walking around you can ask?
He just looks to the side and goes, "Ah, you cunt! You know where our temple is!"
Oh my god.
And like the human man just walking by and goes, "What the fuck?" Doesn't say anything, but just like kind of glares at her and just she walks by. He goes, "They're not too helpful."
Well, you called him a cunt.
I'm here to help you. Like I don't know people.
Okay.
I'm not a good merchant. I never wanted to be a merchant. I don't have people say people skills.
Oh, me neither. Karnas calls to the next person that's walking. Excuse me!
He goes, ah! And he kind of like scampers away.
Oh, come back! Oh, okay, bye.
Like you pop your little lizard and head over, and like, ah! It's like quickly turn cones, like, I'm not looking.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to me either.
I'll poke my head out at and ask.
I see Magic Card just like turning back around, just sliding against the thing, and goes, no one wants to talk to me. You see a woman walking by with a basket full of apples.
Ma'am, we need to find a cleric. Do you know where the temple is?
You can talk to Brother Beauregard up the hill. He's got she kind of points to the big fucking church. He goes,
Oh.
probably in there.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Would you like an apple?
Yeah, I'll pay 5 gold.
Oh. She's fucking floored. You just toss her 5 gold, and she like hands you an apple before she's like out of reach. And she's like, 5 gold? She just kind of drops the basket and just goes home. You can hear her yell, David! David! It's like she goes out of sight around inside of a house. We see a bunch of kids run up and start like grabbing apples. You just made that woman's fucking life.
Yeah.
You know, with 5 gold.
I know. You gotta understand, my character spends solves most of her problems with money.
Okay.
As she grew up.
What'd I name her? Tiffy? Tiffy?
TB?
Shit, I don't think you
TB?
did.
TB.
TV kind of like yas Luna as the donkey just picks up speed and going up towards the chapel itself. Damian.
Yeah.
You are like imprinted into a wall right now. What are you doing?
True. Pushing myself out of the wall as best I can.
Oh yeah, you can pull yourself out. It'll cost about half your movement.
Yeah, about what I figured. How close am I to that sword still?
Say again?
How close am I to that sword?
Well, you were trying to pull it out when it knocked you back, so go ahead and roll me a luck for funsies.
Yeah, wait a minute. There you are. And it was Dex plus Charisma?
Yes.
21.
21. And do you want to add anything to that?
Sure.
Before
I'll
I
add
say
my
an
+5
outcome.
I'll use the +5 I was gonna use when, -5.
So, when you got punched, since you're trying to pull it out so hard, your grip stayed on the sword as you got punched away.
Fantastic.
You were holding a very rough-looking dagger, but like ornately carved. It is made of a hardened obsidian with like a silvered hilt, with
Cool.
looks like gemstone blood in the pommel and crossguard,
Cool.
as like little jewels at the ends of like the crossguard and pommel.
Cool.
You feel it just radiate with some kind of magical energy in your hand, but you also see the large beast coming at you.
I'm gonna try and get as far away from him as I can.
Okay. So you're using the other half of your movement. You still have action, bonus action. Are you gonna try and like dash and run away? Are you gonna
Bonus
try and
action
hide?
dash.
Are you gonna attack it?
Bonus action dash.
Bonus action dash. Okay.
And for actions, I'm gonna go ahead and witch bolt.
All right. Go ahead and cast.
Actually, am I within 30 feet of him still?
He knocked you 20 feet away. So yeah. Well, if you moved and then dashed, no. But
No.
if you do it and then continue running, it'll detach.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do the bonus action dash then. I'm just gonna witch bolt him. Cause that 3d12 is good damage.
All right. Sure.
If it hits.
If you can kill it.
14. I'm gonna add another +5 for 19.
What'd you say? 19?
19.
You see, what kind of witch bolt are you doing? What element?
It's can it do any? It can't do anything else but lightning.
I thought witch bolt changes element.
No, that's chromatic orb. That does different kinds of damage.
No, one of the spells is like you just attach it and you can choose any type of damage and it just attaches. What am I thinking of?
You're thinking.
Anyway.
I think you're thinking of prismatic orb, maybe.
Okay. Quick question: how late do you guys want to go? I know you're talking about going a little later. Like, what's time were you all thinking of?
I'm still good to go.
Raz, Maddie?
Good for a little bit.
I'm existing.
All right. We'll go for a little longer.
Yeah.
Haley?
I was gonna say, I want to have time to watch the last 3 episodes of Legend Vox Machina.
Yes, please.
After.
We're gonna do that no matter what.
Okay, cool. Then I'm good for whatever.
All right.
How much is a little bit later, Raz?
I could probably do. It's almost
Like
11 here. I could probably do maybe another hour. Yeah.
All right.
Are you good for another hour, Brian?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll just be tired tomorrow. That's what energy
Same.
drinks are for.
We have energy drinks and we have Mountain Dew. I think we're okay.
Don't be tired Saturday because I'm coming over.
Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm coming over because Haley's gonna download all of the Hasbro games onto my computer.
Oh yeah, like the
fucking
Freddy Fish,
educational games?
the Freddy Fish games and stuff. Humongous, not Hasbro.
Humongous, that one.
Maddie, why do you want those?
Because I
Nostalgia.
grew up playing them and I had a nostalgia trip.
Well, maybe I'll learn something. Anyway. Damian, what was your attack?
19 total.
19. To hit or damage?
The hit.
So you see your witch bolt reflect off of the beast's skin and start crackling into the middle of the room, hitting one of like the meat hooks like 500 feet away, and it just crackles and like.
Joy. Good. This is great.
It is then going to spend its turn moving towards you,
Uh-huh.
and it is going to just do a deafening roar at you. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throws. 15.
15. You are deafened. You can't hear anything. Your ears are bleeding a bit. Go ahead and take about 2 damage. But with your natural perception, you do see the attention of about 2 other large monsters start making their way towards you. That have seemed to alerted everything. You see multiple creatures above, like soaring around, like winged imps, but like larger, like long beaks, talons. They start like diving and swooping and start circling where you are.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
That sounds like the best thing you've said in multiple sessions.
I'm
So,
already
what are you
getting
doing?
ready to use a weapon. Action dash, bonus dash.
Action dash and bonus dash?
I'm getting the fuck out of there as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Smartest thing Damian's ever done.
So you triple move out of there then, is what you're saying.
You got it.
Alright, and what's your speed?
30. So I move 90 feet.
So you just go whoop, 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 at the fuck out of there. The closest thing to you is just another fucking hallway as you just dart down it. That's the only thing that you don't see any monsters coming at you. One of the winged creatures is going to swoop at you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
as it tries to grab you with its talons.
14.
What?
14.
Do you want to add anything to that?
How many do I have? Plus 5 do I have left?
You have 3 more.
Yeah, sure.
You had the most.
Did I?
So, for a 19, you do just avoid the large imp trying. I don't remember what the fuck they're called. I'll figure it out later. The large swooping attacks trying to pick you up, and just like you hear the long beaks kind of clamp around your head. It's just like ducking and diving, ditching and dodging and diving away from them.
Drive-ins and dives.
That's right. You just hear the long, like heavy, hollow bone beaks clamber next. Or you don't hear shit. You see him like clamp next to you. But as you like kind of dive into a little alcove in the side. Everyone else. Tibby makes it her way up to the chapel. And she goes, "So, Bromley, could I have a kiss before you go?"
Carnus whispers to Bromley, "Do it!"
You see her kind of like wiggle in her seat in anticipation. And goes, I'd make my day. Kind of looks down shyly, like looks back up at you, and then kind of back at her feet.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my.
Just have a kobold singing in the background.
She looks like supposed to shine.
Carnus just entertaining
We're
himself.
doing
Kiss
Carnus
the girl.
voice. the Garda's voice.
Sha-la-la-la-la. My. Go on and kiss
What are you
the
doing, Bromley?
girl.
Yeah, I go. Why not? And kind of lean that way.
She's like puts her hand up for you to go kiss it, and you like grab it to like kiss her hand. She fucking pulls you in and just smooches you around on the lips. She goes, "Ah, just as I always imagined it to be. Oh, let me know if you need anything else, Bromley."
Probably we don't. We can carry Alari in if you need some time.
Oh, okay, we have some time.
Now we gotta make sure our friend here is fine.
Oh, of course, I understand. I'm gonna head over to the market district. You can come back to my cottage anytime, Bromley. All of you are welcome. I keep changing accents so often.
Thanks, GB.
Oh, of course, kindness. Are you going to fight anytime soon?
Maybe if we fix our friend, I might go back.
Oh, that'd be so exciting.
Yeah. The last fight. Bromley was in it too. It was cool.
Oh, I missed it.
You missed it.
I missed it. Well, if Bromley's gonna be there, I'll gladly watch it. I'd love to hear the bards sing about him more. As you guys kind of hop out of the cart and like grab Hilari, she just kind of keeps an eye on you as Luna like drives the cart to the trade district. What are you guys doing?
Taking Lari into the temple.
Fair enough.
And talking to the dude that she said to talk to that I don't remember.
Who's
the name.
carrying her?
I could do it.
Well, yeah, get the dwarf.
Like,
You
I'll
just
do
kinda,
it again.
Slump her over your shoulder. Karnas is like just holding a couple feet behind you.
Come on, Hootie.
Sabina,
Yeah.
as you approach the archway to the chapel, you get a weird sensory effect. Roll me an Arcana.
25.
You understand what this doorway is and the runes inscribed into it. It will
Really?
diminish all illusion spells if you pass through the threshold.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I will be right back.
Okay. Do you need help?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna like hang around the temple and wait.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all carved on the stone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of see where Sabina was looking, and I kind of rub my hand over it, and using my I think it's a stone thing.
Yeah, your stone cutting thing.
Yeah.
The stone itself, it's like masterwork, crafted, like chiseled out and smooth and polished. And then the runes itself are not of dwarven make, but are just a general arcana language that, a wizard has inscribed and carved permanently into the archway.
Yeah, as I rubbed my hand on it, I said, oh, this stone is pretty old. And the way it's chiseled in there, these are runes. More likely, the wizard had a wizard must have put runes on here to take off any other something.
From inside the building, you hear,
Hello.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah, apparently we hear about getting better at drawing.
Apparently, damn. From inside the building, like you hear a man go, "Very astute of you, Master Dwarf." As you see a human in long clerical robes lighting candles at a fucking table. I don't know what the hell they're called for churches.
You?
It's got like 1,000 candles on it, like
Altar?
stashing like in a stairway kind of or bleacher kind of thing, but candles. I don't know what those are called.
Yeah, altar. Basically.
Okay.
Hey, your mother was a preacher.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. Never did, never will. To be completely honest,
Fair enough.
religion's not my thing.
Fair enough.
So this guy basically just walked up to us.
Yeah.
I go, what is he again?
Human.
No, I mean, what, like priest or?
You see that he has a clerical garb on. That's about it. You can make a religion check if you want to figure out what the hell his role is.
Yeah, why not? That's right. 9?
No idea.
All
It
right.
could be the altar boy. It could be the preacher. Could just be some dude hanging out.
As I have Alora right over my shoulder, I was like, would you happen to know where the cleric or priest would be around this temple? I have a friend here that needs some attention.
He goes, "Do you know what happened to her?"
Not at the moment, no. When I came to, she was catatonic with a real 1,000-yard stare on her.
Concerning. Bring her inside. Bring her inside. As he turns and moves deeper into the church itself.
I have a quick question, and I'm sorry, it might derail us.
You're fine.
Did Bromley enter the cart covered in horse shit?
Just his hands were covered in horse shit.
Okay, were his hands covered in horse shit while this lady was fangirling over him?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yes,
God. Okay, continue.
it's all dried horse shit, but you know.
Still all the remnants.
As you move in, he brings you to a side room. He goes, "I'll get the father for you. He'll know what to do." He closes the door behind you with a heavy fucking clunk. And you hear him like kind of shuffle off.
I look around that room trying to find some place to set her down.
Yeah, there's like a bench in there, a couple chairs, a table. It's definitely like a meeting or group space, but also like a general use kind of thing. So
Yeah,
it's got a little bit of everything.
I'll just use the table and make sure there's nothing on it, and just kind of bonk.
There's like some candle holders and parchment on it, but you just kind of shove it off to the side. Lay Larry down. In the room are just like paintings of various deities. One over on the ceiling is a large platinum dragon. There's a stained glass window of a rising sun over a green field of farms and crops. Probably you know it from just general religion use that it is Lathander.
Yeah, I look around and see that. I was like, the Thunder. Good. That was back in my. That was also one in the temple I was stewarding.
What is your deity? Do you have one, Bromley?
I don't think I have one on this guy.
Okay. After a couple moments, unless you guys do anything else in that room, you hear the door kind of pull open, and you see this old bald man kind of shuffle in. He goes, "Oh, I hear you have a problem, dwarf."
Yes, our friend here, just came into more of a catatonic state. That I was under the influence of a wild mountain rose from so when I finally came to, she was kind of catatonic state, and when I tried to ascertain some acuity, I just saw a 1,000-yard stare.
You gotta be careful with your drugs, young dwarf. Like, you see him, he's also, like, a dwarf man himself, but, like, a long, gray, white beard, bald head, like, sturdy, broad shoulders. But, like, it's skinnier than normal for a dwarf. Doesn't have, like, the muscle mass. He goes, what did you exactly take? He's like, looking at her eyes and bringing a candle closer.
She didn't do the flower.
You, kobold. What happened?
There was this tower, and then there was an explosion, and then our friend turned into mist, except his soul was in this ring, and he points to the ring on Alari's finger. Or he actually picks up Alari's hand, like, this ring?
I was kind of hoping you'd do that.
And, then his voice came out of Alari's mouth. And then she, like, passed out. And after some language came out of her mouth that I didn't understand.
Can you repeat it?
Karnas tries his best to repeat the sounds he heard.
Go ahead and roll a history. Or performance.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Damn, Karnas. You perfectly repeat the demonic infernal that you heard. To which the priest kind of like takes his head and goes, young kobold, do you know what you speak?
No.
The language of demons.
That makes sense.
You heard it come from this one.
Yeah.
It only started once she put on the ring.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He picks up the Alari's hand, starts to pull the ring off.
Wait, but
What?
my friend might be in that ring.
Do you want her to wake up?
Yeah, but I don't want anything to happen to my friend.
If he's in the ring, won't you stay? What do you... He puts the hand down. What do you want me to do?
Can you make my friend come out of the ring?
Into what?
I don't know.
What, describe your friend to me. What's he look like? What kind of man was he?
He was red, and he had horns, and some red eyes.
He just gives you a fucking blank unimpressed stare. He goes, you thought it was a demon? And you heard demonic coming from the person?
He prefers the term devil.
Tiefling.
They
Tiefling, he's a
always
tiefling.
try to make it sound prettier. They all know what they are. Evil.
He's my best friend.
Oh, fuck you say.
Well,
He's
first
very
things
nice.
first. He goes to remove the ring again.
Okay, but
We have to sever that connection. Then maybe, if that doesn't work, we try other things.
okay. But you're not gonna get rid of the ring, right?
It's not my property to take.
Okay, good. He was gonna propose with it.
That's noble of him. But I'm sure he had ill intentions. As he goes for the ring, wraps his stubby little dwarf fingers around it, and pulls the ring off.
It's just ass dwarf.
Damian,
Yeah.
the background noise in this cave that you've been hearing, the random pulses, the thumping, all go silent.
That's not good.
As your hearing just came back and the ringing was about to stop, everything is deafened again. But you can hear your breath. You can hear the footfalls in the hallway as you're huddling in a little cave as things go by you, like chasing after to where they thought you were going. What are you doing?
I am going to rid of that. Okay.
Also, everyone else sees Alari take a deep breath and starts breathing normally. To which you realize she wasn't breathing previously.
Oh.
Like her
Oh, no.
body was the stiff rigidness, it starts to relax and go limp a little bit. The breathing returns to normal, and you just hear her start going, just a
I'm
heavy sleep. Damian.
gonna take and use my healing light for 3d6 on
Sure.
myself. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, it is. Mark those off. 5. So that brings me up to 46. I'm at half my. I'm a little over half my health now. Yay.
Not bad.
Could be worse. I'm gonna. Okay, you said I'm in a cave right now?
Yeah, you're like in a little like you kind of like wedged yourself into a crack in the wall that all the other monsters seem to be too big to even register as a place that would be a hiding spot. You're essentially a mouse in the side of a house at the moment, with large creatures walking past trying to search for you.
Is there
You have some sense of like safety in it for the moment.
is there anything around, or is it just like a little crack? It doesn't
Just
go
like it goes in about like 10 feet, but it doesn't lead anywhere.
Okay. What can I see around at this point then?
You see the obsidian walls. You're still naked, obsidian glass embedded into your skin, and you're holding onto a dagger.
Very pretty magic dagger. Um, do I see any new rooms that have been created?
Not at the moment.
I'm gonna wait for the next one to go by, and then I'm gonna try to stealth my way down the hall. Away from
Following behind it, or the other
Yeah.
way, back to the cavern.
Falling behind it for the time being.
Sure.
Roll a stealthy check. 20. Dirty 20.
All right.
God, I love being a rogue.
As the first one goes by, you're about to step out as you hear the other one go by, both just running down the hall. They're incredibly fast. They got 10 fucking legs. They're hauling ass.
Okay.
You hear the flaps of the demonic wings above you, and just the horrible of them screeching.
Okay.
You hear the third one pass. You take a peek out. You don't see any more creatures running this way. You wait for a large group of the winged devils to fly past as you make your way out and start tailing behind one of the big things. What are you doing?
I'm looking for another opening to a cave. To
Okay.
this cave. Try and find my way, maybe find my way just anywhere, any kind of idea of where I am or what I can do to get out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another stealth check as you're continuing behind and searching for a cave entrance, and then give me an investigation. I see the face palming. That's going great, I'm going to assume. For a total of
14. It's a nat 1 on myself.
Alright.
And then you said investigation?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, where's my investigation? +7. Okay.
Fun fact, you can't critically fail skill checks.
Um,
Unless it's comically hilarious. Then I'll do it. But,
11. Yeah, right now
11.
It's not gonna be comically hilarious. It's gonna be death.
You're chasing behind and you end up like you're so focused on looking for an exit. You kind of bump into the hoof of the creature in front of you because it just stopped very quickly. And you just kind of fall to the ground and you're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Thinking quickly, you just roll underneath its body as it turns around and tries to look for whatever hit it. You are still hidden.
Oh god, this is gonna. I need a drink after this. I'm gonna need lots of alcohol. Assuming I survive to get back to my plane.
Roll me either Arcana or Religion.
Okay, what's better? Religion is +2, Arcana is +2. Either way. See what you are. 3. I know nothing.
3 on what? Which one was it?
Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you don't.
Either way, it's a +2. Religion or Arcana.
Well, depending on what you rolled would be a different thing. With Arcana, you don't really quite notice any of the things going on. That would be out of the ordinary, for this place at least, at the moment.
Mm.
You still see the lights pulsing through. You're back onto some fleshy ground. The monster's still, like, above you. You hear it snorting and, like, searching, scanning its head before it moves its large torso back over and starts going down the hall again, but this time at a slower pace.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm still looking for another opening.
Okay.
But I'm
Are you still tailing behind?
Yes.
Roll another stealth.
You might go into dice jail if you do the nat 1 again. 21.
Alright.
Better.
That's all you had to do. You just threaten it.
Apparently.
You piece of shit, roll better! Still an 8. This thing loves 8s. I don't know why. That's the most common number it rolls.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's just a bimbo dice. It's real pretty, but God is it fucking useless. But yeah, it's so pretty. I love that die. And then roll me another perception. Not investigation.
Mm-hmm. Now you want to roll a fucking 19. 26.
26. Also roll me either Arcana or Religion again.
Alright, I'm going Religion this time. 11.
And you were doing which one? Sorry?
Religion.
Okay. You notice with each footfall, there is a small, like, pulse of light that then transfers into a main vein that, like, sends down. You notice that your light is a different color than the large beast in front of you. You have a more of a golden, like, flicker to it versus a, like a fire red that it has.
Okay.
And then when it gets into, like, the main light vein, it just kind of merges into one and gets sent off. Still unsure of what the hell that actually means. But you do feel you kind of ponder on it, you feel a very strange connection to the specific light source that you're creating. What are you doing?
For that investigation, did I see anything?
You do see a small opening on the side.
I'm gonna
It
slip
doesn't
in
look
there.
very deep though, but you can definitely just hop in.
If I take a quick glance past, if I'm still tailing, do I see anything on it at first glance?
At first glance, no.
Yeah, why not? I'll go in.
You go in. It's kind of got like a jet to the left and a little curve back around. It is just an insanely quiet area. There's no background noise. All you hear is your heart beating and the shuffle of your feet on top of the obsidian. You don't even hear the pulses or the hum of the of like the fiery flesh thing or just the movement of the flesh in general. It's just quiet. You kind of like lean against the wall and sit down, just taking a moment to yourself.
Do I see anything in the room now that I'm in there?
Keep in mind, it's like pitch black for you. You can't really see much of anything. Unless you have a way of creating light, you're not really going to see much.
Which I do.
Do you have a way of creating light?
I have light as a spell.
What are you casting it on?
Dagger.
You cast light onto your dagger. You see a bright flash of light, which then just diminishes into the dagger itself and gets muted out. In the quick flash, you do see a tall, like, broken thing above you that you can climb into. But as the light diminishes into the dagger, it was almost as if the dagger wasn't accepting the light at all. It goes out and snuffs.
Can I feel around for any of the obsidian shards?
Yeah, there's plenty of shards everywhere.
If I can speak English, I'm gonna pick up one of the shards and use the light again on that.
Sure. You pick up a shard, trying to find the biggest one you can. That's like handheld size. You cast your light on that. It starts glowing and radiating into you with your golden light. It'll still slowly diminish over time, but this will last about 5 minutes for you.
Okay.
And it'll slowly eat away at the obsidian itself, turning into like disintegrating itself.
Can I get a better look at what the structure is?
Jagged, sharp glass, pointing out there is a way that you can probably figure out a way of climbing up to see where that goes, but it's still black glass. It's hard to get a good like gauge of where the fuck things are, especially with only one light source.
If I looked up, would I see an opening?
Yeah, there's an opening directly above you that is climbable into, but you can't see where the hell it goes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and climb up into the opening.
All right, as you start climbing up, Sabina,
Brian.
as you're outside, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the market and see if I can find a wig.
Sure. You start making your way to the market area. There's hundreds upon hundreds of just markets and merchants and vendors. Some with grandiose wagons that they've pulled up and kind of like just parked there and they've been there for a while. Others that just have like a wagon or a carriage that they pulled up and parked it for the day to try and sell like their rugs or tapestries or clothing that they've made. Most of it's like homemade goods. Some of them are like clan crafted, mass produced items. What are you looking for besides a
A
wig?
wig? Maybe some form of shroud, something that would like cover my distinguishing features.
Okay. There are a couple people selling groups of hair you can find. Roll me a perception check. Specifically for hearing.
For hearing?
Yeah.
I don't know, I was like, how do I roll for hearing? 12.
Do you want to add anything to that?
Nah.
Okay. You hear a couple people like mentioning they got like scalps or clumps of hair. You also hear a small gnome saying something about potions and just alchemy in general. Where would you like to head to?
To the potion gnome.
All right. You start making your way. You see a little gnome in a. He's got like a little green suit on with like a top hat with like a purple band on the top hat. He's trying his best to look dapper as hell, but it's just he looks real cartoony.
Oh.
But for a gnome, he looks fantastic. He says, "Come, gather round. I have a tonic for all your ails. You, ma'am, you. What do you require from Moros the Magnificent?"
Well, Moros, I'm trying to hide from someone.
Ah, you need to be a little sneaky, don't you? Well,
A little bit.
Moros has quite the thing for you. Oh, would you like? What?
I'm looking for something that will make me not look like me. Do you have any ideas? I may have pissed off my boyfriend's father, and so I may be trying to hide.
Oh, trying to hide from a lover's family, are you? How devious. Well, how far are you trying to change yourself, ma'am? Are you looking for permanently or for the time being?
Just for the time being.
All right.
It'll all
well,
blow over. You know, I mean, everyone can't tell the difference between the two. I mean, they're twins, so it'll blow over eventually. I'm sure it happens all the time.
kind of like gives you a blank stare. You can see like the gears in his head try and turn and figure out what the hell you're doing. Was like, with the father? What? He goes, "Oh, that's none the matter. Please, please, I have a tonic for you. Come into my wagon. Come into my wagon." As he like kind of hops off a little stool, and there's a large wagon behind him. You see a large automaton just kind of on top of the wagon, just scanning for things. As you approach the wagon, it just locks eyes with you. He goes, "Oh, don't mind him. That's Reginald."
Gerald?
Reginald?
Oh, Reginald.
Oh, yes. Don't mind him. Oh, well, unless you steal things, then he's gonna beat the living shit out of you.
Fine, I'm not a thief.
Glad to hear it. Everyone says that, though. Come. I have a thing for you inside. He opens
Follow
up
the strange little man.
the wagon, and it's a very, like, heavily aroma room. There's definitely lots of weird fucking smells going on. But he's got, like, a little... It's sized for a gnome. He's got, like, a little rug in the middle, and he's rummaging around in chests and crates looking for potions. He goes, "Ah, here's one!" He sloughs a crate off the wall, plops it right in front of you. "Here we have beauty potions. You can, for a mere couple hours, it'll make you the most divine beast in the land. This one," he holds up another one, "it'll just start growing hair everywhere. Good to hide if someone assumes you don't have a lot of hair."
Or if you're cold.
Or if you're cold, that's alright. If you want to become a Yeti for a day, that would be fun, yes.
He's very German.
Went into German, what the fuck? Oh, yes. And like he goes to go through a couple potions. A lot of them just sound like kind of bullshitty, like obviously scams. The two that would seem to actually do anything are there's a potion that will increase your charisma by 4 points for a day. There is a potion that will grow your hair out for as if it grew for a year's length. There is a potion that will change the color of your eyes. There's a potion that will change the color of your skin. There's a potion that will choose a random feature on your body and just change the size and shape of it.
Do I get to choose? Or does the
you do
potion
not.
get to choose? Nah, okay. The chaotic in me really wants to buy that potion. But my character wouldn't buy that.
Please, what
How much for the hair lengthening potion?
The hair lengthening potion? Oh, it's a mighty interesting potion. The hair doesn't go away after you drink it. Just so you're aware, you have to cut it.
Still really fine.
It's a strong brew.
Now to clarify, it's the hair on our head, on my head. Nowhere else, right? Like not the eyebrows or the arms.
He kind of looks at the back of the potion and just kind of like tilts his glasses down, trying to read it. It's just his hair.
Fuck it, I'm desperate. How much?
Oh, it's a mighty strong potion. Very rare, very rare. He kind of like, what's your natural perception?
Probably not great. Let's see. 16.
You see him like kind of shove a box with his foot underneath a tarp. He goes, I only have a few of these potions. I can let it go for about 25 gold.
Oh, sir, you have to understand. I'm...
Oh, you're dying! Maddie, are you okay?
Inhale the Fruit Loop.
Oh,
Lord, woman.
man.
Are you good?
Hold on. Alright.
And, oh, this is a bad joke, but that's what she said?
For inhaling a Fruit Loop?
No, just the noises that you made.
Oh.
Some get stuck in your throat, Maddie?
I literally inhaled a Fruit Loop. The Fruit Loop got stuck in my throat. They're the big ones, too.
Is that what you're calling them now?
They make jumbo Fruit Loops!
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Anywho, sir, you gotta understand my position. Position. I ran out of the mansion in a rather quick manner, and I don't have much gold on me. How about 5 gold?
Roll deception.
I'm gonna... Fuck. I'm gonna add 5.
Alright. You add 5 to that. Let me mark that off for you.
Don't think that's gonna do much for you.
With a 10, that just beats his insight check. Because you rolled a 9? He goes,
Well.
5 gold? No, it takes a month to brew this potion. 20.
So the most gold I have on me is 10.
Well, maybe you can have a different potion then. I
I
can't let it go for so cheap.
Are you sure, sir? What about those potions under the table?
I have many potions in this cart, young lads.
That didn't answer my question. What are those potions under the table?
What, are you supposed to know my entire inventory?
I'm just curious.
Well, I'm curious as to why you can't go get more money, then.
Because I'm hiding. My money
and
is
I'm a
currently-
merchant, and I'm trying to make a living. So quit trying to scab me out of my life's work.
15, and that's my final offer.
Oh, so you got 10 more gold from somewhere, did ya? Interesting.
I mean, well, I offered 10 originally. It's 5 more.
I thought you offered 5 originally.
5 originally,
Which is, like,
and then
insultingly low. Oh, well, if you have 5 more gold out of nowhere, maybe you can find 3 more for an 18.
you drive a hard bargain. I'll take it. And I pay him 18 gold.
Here you go, madam. Please, and the instructions said, drink the whole potion.
Alright. Good to know, sir.
Anything else that would you like to acquire?
You've been more than helpful.
Oh, okay then. Well, please enjoy yourself. Then he goes,
Thank you, sir.
"Right on, she's good. As, like, you see the door open up behind you and the large head of the automaton just kind of move out of the way back up to the top of the cart as you step out.
Fucking terrifying. I'm gonna walk away and look at the rest of the market for a shroud.
A shroud?
A
Okay.
shroud is... Yeah, okay.
Go ahead and give me well, people sell shit all the time. As you're walking through, you see a couple of vendors. You see a guy shouting, "Swords! Swords here! Swords!" And he's just holding up a fucking club.
Sons?
As you walk up to the cart, or walk past the cart, just kind of eyeballing his wares, and you see he has pretty much everything but a fucking sword. You don't think he knows what a sword is. He's got goblets, he has a chest, he's got quivers and arrows, he has a chair that he has named as a four-legged sword, he's got throwy swords, he's got city swords, he's
Does
got...
he have a wary sword?
A what?
A wary sword?
What's a wary sword?
Sword you wear.
Oh, I can find a sword for you to wear, yeah. Why am I doing German today?
Vielleicht du wirst Deutsch lernen. English.
Oh, I only have the accent, I don't speak the language, please. But I like your spunk, I'll give you a discount. What kind of sword are you looking for?
I'm looking for a sword that will cover most of my head and my face.
Oh,
be
a
very
hat
warm.
sword, yes, I have one of those.
But it must
He-
wrap also around my shoulders like a shroud sword.
Oh. To not be seen, okay. Oh, you're a frisky kind, aren't you? Alright then. He kind of like puts a box of hats away and pulls up a chest full of just long linens that you can use as a shroud if you want. Some have like delicate patterns on them, some are plain, some have like script on them. It's folded in a way to which you can't read the whole thing. Some of them, one of them just has a large picture of a duck on it with like 5 heads. One of them is like a nice royal blue with a gold trim. One of them is red with a golden trim as well. There's a lot of designs of fabric. He goes, "Please, what you're looking for? It might be in here, yes?" I changed it again. Fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck was that
I
one?
can't keep an accent, man. It's so fucking hard for me.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Describe the kind of shroud that you want, Maddie.
I'd like a unassuming shroud, but maybe like still nice looking. I want to be able to cover my head, my face, and like my shoulders. Basically, where all my telling features of being an elf are.
Okay, describe what the actual fabric would look like, though.
Oh, like a linen.
Okay. What kind of color, texture?
I would say
like any imprints, design, or embroidery?
A simple embroidery with, I don't want to say white. Let's say a nice tan.
Okay.
So it's just like simple embroidered, like little doodles around the edge. What's the
What
word?
kind of
Like
doodles?
flowers.
Okay. That's easy enough. He goes, oh yes, I have the finest table sword you can have here right here.
I would love to buy your table sword.
Well, it'll... You could use it as a cloak sword if you'd like. But it was designed for tables. But it'll look nice. He starts like to wrap you in and he goes, oh, it looks so lovely on you.
Why, thank you, sir. And how much gold?
Oh, this one. It's what, well, it's not the fanciest one, but I can let you have it for about 30 gold.
You know what, sir? You've been so kind, I'll pay you 30.
Oh, that's nice. Yes. Oh, thank you very much.
It's a very lovely sword.
Oh, only the finest swords here. Any other kind of swords you're looking for, yeah?
This is all the swords I need at this moment, but I will keep you in mind, sir.
Okay. Well, please come back if you need any more swords, yes.
Thank you, sir, I will. The finest swords in town.
As you see that, you hear a guy go across the street goes, that guy's fucking bullshit! You don't even have swords! Until it's like you turn your head, you see a large, like, beefed up human, obviously like a blacksmith with the muscle tone that he has, and like, he's got racks of weapons and stuff, and he goes, those aren't swords! Why are you... If you want a sword, come here! I got a sword, it'll actually hit someone!
I'm not looking for a hitty sword, I'm looking for a wary sword.
That's not a sword! Stop saying it's a sword! He's like, this! He holds up a fucking, like, short sword. He's like, this is a sword! That's a tablecloth that you just bought! I can let you have this for, like, 2 silver. It's a good sword. I made it myself. I guarantee it's quality.
Why must you crush a man's dreams, though? He wants to be a sword seller, so he's selling swords.
Well, then he should buy swords to sell the swords.
God, we're saying swords a lot.
What's a sword?
Sorry, it was like getting to the point where it didn't sound like a word. Anywho, y'all, thank you, and I'm gonna leave before I piss off that man more.
He kind of leave, and they're just kind of like bickering back. He goes, oh, you're just jealous of my swords. He goes, they're not fucking swords! Just like antagonizing the man. You hear like a coy... You can hear the man just grinning as he harasses the swordsmith. As you're leaving the market area, you kind of bump into a cart to where there's a little kid pushing a cart. He goes, Ma'am, would you like to buy a kebab? I cooked them fresh this morning.
How much are the kebabs? This is also so much money.
Oh, just a silver piece. That's all.
I'll give him a I'll give him a
what?
gold piece. Sorry, I know. I almost said like, I think I almost said cod piece.
That's what I thought you were saying. Here you go, kid. Throws it at him. Just slaps in their face and slides down with a streak. He goes, Mom, you overpaid. I can't make change.
That's okay. It's a tip.
No, I'd feel terrible. Here, take some more kebabs. Please, you must be hungry. You're so thin.
I have a lot of friends. I'll take it to them. One's probably going to be starving when she wakes up. If she wakes up.
Well, here, he hands you like 7 more kebabs. He goes, but thank you.
Oh my god, if I could have 7 kebabs, I would have.
The child closes the cart and gives you like a big old like stupid kid grin, and like they overly wave you goodbye.
Aw, I wave
someone else
back.
comes over and goes, I'll take a kebab. Where are you guiding?
I'm gonna go towards the outskirt, like try and find a place to hide, maybe an alley, so I can use the potion and wrap myself in the shroud.
Yeah, sure. You kind of
Whee!
start heading back. You find a little alley that doesn't have anyone in it. You take a moment to yourself, read the bottles, says, drink the whole thing, huh? You thumb off the cork. It smells like a strong alcohol smell, but like not the kind that you drink.
Oh
And
god.
so, whew. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw to put it up to your mouth.
Jesus.
Yeah? You're able to force yourself to drink it and keep it down as you glug the whole thing. You stop and you do a that's the worst thing I've ever had in my mouth. As you see like a little like swirl in the bottom of the bottle still, you're like, fuck! As you down the rest of it. You start wrapping yourself in your shroud and you just kind of sit in the corner until whatever the potion does is going to take effect. As you're just sitting there wrapped up, you start feeling your face and your head and your eyes and your arms and back and legs and everything just start feeling weird and tingly. As you're looking at your hands, as all the mini hairs on your hands just gray out.
Oh Jesus.
You look like someone who would be half of a werewolf, essentially.
Oh Jesus.
Like a thin-haired werewolf.
I knew this would happen. Yet I did it.
But your hair in your head has grown like twice the length. It's like down to your waist now. It's full and bodied. Like your whole hair looks fucking nice. You can trim it easily. And make it look the way you want. You just have a lot of extra body hair everywhere.
I'll take care of that later. I'm going to wrap my newly long hair around my head, like in a nice style, to also cover my ears.
Princess
Okay.
Leia buns!
Yeah! Well, no,
Nice.
but because that would take a shitload of work. But then I'm going to head to the temple.
Oh, we got a raid!
Oh shit, raid!
Hey!
Thanks for the raid, Jasmine!
Jasmine!
How was your stream? What'd you play?
As you make your way back to the temple. Raz, Karnas, what are you guys doing?
Did the priest give the ring back?
He just put it on the side of the table right next to Ilari.
Okay. Karnas grabs the ring. And, he puts it on.
Haley.
Damian, as you're climbing through the obsidian tunnel, everything starts to shake and rumble as things change. The obsidian is now like a hard red, matching Karnas's scale color.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still like, it's hard as fuck to see, but the red lets a little more light through, and you can see more pulses of the light going throughout different parts of the large area that you've been crawling through. What else, Karnas?
He kind of like, he holds it up.
Also, Karnas, as soon as you put the ring on, you hear agonizing screams
Oh.
constantly.
Well, then he's probably like, ah!
And if Karnas screams, Damian, give me Constitution saving throw.
Oh Christ.
Your life is in the hands of idiots.
More or less 11.
11. You become stunned.
Oh.
You lose your
man.
grip and fall to the bottom of what you were climbing on, bashing into like all the jagged stone that you had just climbed past.
And
You thud into the ground, which is no longer fleshy, but feels like scale, as if you're on top of lizard skin.
What the fuck?
It's even more unnerving for you. You thought the fleshy ground was bad. Now it's just lizardy scales.
Jeez.
You hear the background noise kicks in again, and it just sounds like the throat rumble of a dragon's fire. You have like a sense of like goldish greed wash over you. Like you need to start grabbing a bunch of things. You start getting the sense of entitled pride about you. All the aspects of like dragons that you have known and thought of, they start like coming to fruition in your mind as soon as Carnage puts his fucking ring on.
Cool.
You also start having heavy feelings for your clan. You didn't have a clan. Well, you kind of had a clan. You had a bunch of kobolds. What are those kobolds doing? God, I miss those kobolds. They had a big red dragon. He was a cool guy. And like you just become infatuated with the kobold. Like, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
This
Oh my god, start using kobold voice.
the 1.
It's a 1.
Oh!
You,
2 minus 1.
Damian, momentarily
Yeah.
forgets who he is, and in where you are right now, you were just a lone kobold looking for their clan, trying to get back. Like that's your memory, that's your motive and drive. You don't quite remember what you were doing. You know that you fell. Were you going up or were you going down when you fell? Not quite too sure.
God damn it.
You take from the fall. You take about 3 points of damage as you crash into things.
Mhm.
And you got some glass in your dick.
What?
Just cuz.
It's
Bromley Carnus. Carnus, you just hear just a hellish scream inside your head as long as you have that ring on.
I quickly like scramble to pull it off of my finger.
As you pull it off your finger, damn it, everything just reverts black to darkness, and you're like, fucking kobolds? What is happening? Like, your mind becomes your own, it all just comes like rushing back in like as if it was a fever dream. Bromley Carnus, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to be hurting Carnus when I get out of here.
Carnus just holds the ring. Damian, can you hear me? He's like talking into the ring but not wearing it.
Can I hear him?
No, he's not wearing the ring.
I don't think so.
If he tried to talk to you while wearing the ring, maybe.
He couldn't get past the screams.
Sorry, make me a wisdom saving throw, Haley.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
See if you can push
good.
past the screams at least.
Yeah.
I should have had you do that.
9.
No, it was just
Probably not.
screams. Just hellish agony screams of rage.
I look at Carnus, and I go, Carnus, hold up my hand, the ring.
What are you gonna
Good,
do with
pass
it?
it. Pass
setting it back on the table.
No.
Is it like the one true ring?
Apparently it is now.
Precious.
I was gonna set it back on the table.
What if
There-
someone tries to steal it?
We're in this room. We're the only ones in here.
I'm still here, but that's fine. I can leave. You see the old dwarf priest just like, kinda. She looks fine.
Wait.
Let me know if she wakes up. Yes.
Can you get my friend out of the ring?
You might need to find an enchanter.
Where can I find an enchanter?
Any kind of tower, maybe. The best wizards are generally employed by the king, but they also come at a steep price. Wizards don't come cheap.
Okay.
He kind of takes out a piece of parchment and starts scrolling on it, rolls it up, and stamps it with a wax seal. He goes, "Here, hand this to whoever wizard you find. It should help."
Okay, thank you. Karnas puts the ring back on the table.
Okay.
But he doesn't take his eyes off. He switches between watching the ring and watching Alari.
You notice Hootie has jumped up on the table and kind of nudging Alari's head with its beak. It's going, "Ooh, ooh." What are you guys doing? The old dwarf priest leaves.
Well, he did say most of them are employed by the kings.
They're the best
Yes.
ones are.
Yeah. So, why don't I see what I can do? Maybe somehow get a word in with the king of Qatar.
Okay.
Not promising a lot, but I'll see what I can do.
Are you making a promise to Karnas right now?
Yeah.
All right. Bromley, as you say the phrase "I promise," you feel like a gust of wind blow your beard up a bit, of which you get come to a realization of, oh God, I just made an oath to Karnas, and we'll stop there for the night because it's 9 o'clock.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel like we got a lot done.
Yeah?
Oh, this is gonna go so well. This is amazing.
Hopefully, Kiss can join us next time.
Yeah.
If not, she'll just stay asleep on the table. If not, whatever. But
Oh, that was amazing.
Damian learned some things about the realm that he's in, and who wears it affects the realm that he's in.
Did you tell Haley to do that?
Nope,
Jesus,
that's just
Haley.
Karnas being Karnas.
Yeah, that was 100% Karnas being Karnas.
Yep.
What the hell, Deli? How are you AFK for the whole stream?
You missed a lot.
Yeah.
To make it up to Haley, you can buy a piece of merch, and then you can give an auto success or fail to whoever you want.
Yeah. Damian's gonna hug Karnas when he gets out. But he might also kind of
Hug him around the neck?
With his hands?
that. Yeah, that.
And Sabina looks like a very weak werewolf right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a teen wolf, something like that. Just like a very hairy woman.
Alright,
But I
everyone.
don't look like an elf.
Chat, thank you for
Hope you don't get lice. Or fleas.
joining us on that adventure back into the Storm Kingdom. If you missed any of it, if you missed all of it, it will be on YouTube, Spotify, and other podcasting platforms in the next couple of days after I edit. I'll probably edit it tomorrow and get it uploaded by Saturday. If you want some really cool custom made dice, hit me up. I sell them, I make them. And I have an Etsy store, !Etsy in the chat. Ark's been using their Damian dice that I gave him for Christmas. Brian's been using dice that I
And I
made
go
him.
into dice jail.
And we're gonna raid your buddy Dynek, who is playing
Actually, Dynek's
Final
good.
Fantasy. He's actually been getting into the dice making. He's designed some cool dice and has been trying to make a mold for said dice. So I don't know. that's neat. Been trying to help him with that stuff. Anyway, that's who we're gonna raid. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll hope we'll see you next week. And tomorrow on the Girl Spot Gaming channel, we will be doing
Wrong.
the podcast. No?
Tomorrow?
What
Not
day is it?
tomorrow.
It's Thursday. I keep thinking
That's right.
keep forgetting what day it is. I'm just excited about the
You
podcast. It's on Sunday. Sunday.
timeless. You also might want to redo your thing for reading.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Not
Reading?
exclamation mark, remember?
There we go. Okay. We're gonna raid him and see you all next time. Bye.
Eddie's desperately trying to get a raid go.
Bye.